It was supposed to be a light-hearted reunion between two longtime friends and country music icons. But what happened on that Tuesday afternoon inside Studio 6B would go down as one of the most uncomfortably and unforgettably moments in daytime talk show history. The Kelly Clarkson Show had built its reputation on warmth, laughter, and heartfelt conversations. But from the moment Blake Shelton walked through the studio doors, something felt off. There was no charm in his stride, no sparkle in his greener, just an unsettling energy that had everyone on edge. Backstage, Telly was reviewing her interview notes when she sensed the shift. "Is Blake okay?" she asked her producer, who shrugged. "His team's been quiet." He skipped the usual green room chat. When cameras rolled, Kelly put on her usual smile. "Please welcome my dear friend, the one and only Blake Shelton." The crowd cheered, but anyone paying attention could see it. Blake's smile was tight, his demeanor off. "Blake, it's so good to see you," Kelly said warmly. "I miss having you on The Voice." Blake replied coolly, "Yeah, well, things change, don't they, Kelly? Sometimes people move on to bigger and better things." The air grew thick. That wasn't banter, that was a warning shot. Kelly tried to shift gears. "Let's talk about your new album. I've been listening to Bridges Burned on repeat. One song in particular stood out to it, felt incredibly personal." Blake's jaw tightened. "Sometimes a song is just a song." "You really expect me to believe that?" Kelly leaned in. "Some folks smile right to your face, then stab you in the back without a trace. That sounds personal." Blake bristled. "Maybe stick to hosting. Leave the amateur psychology to the professionals." Trying to recover, Kelly brought up his tour. But Blake responded with a bitter laugh. "Yeah, intimate venues. That's what you play when you're real friends stop returning your calls." Kelly blinked. "I always return your calls. We texted last week." Blake's tone turned cold. "Did we? Because I remember calling you 3 months ago after the divorce news broke. Left you a 10-minute voicemail." "Nothing. Then I see you laughing with Miranda on Instagram." Kelly's face paled. "Blake, I swear on my child Rena I never got that call." Blake's voice rose. "Come on, Kelly. A technical glitch." "That's your excuse?" "I would have been there, Blake," she pleaded. "You know I would." "Do I?" he snapped. "Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like I got discarded the second I wasn't useful." Kelly's voice cracked. "That's not true." "Isn't it?" Blake stood up. "I poured my heart out in that voicemail. I was falling apart. And you were partying." Kelly stood, matching his energy. "You think I would ignore you during something like that?" "I didn't get the message." Blake paced. "It doesn't matter." The silence said everything. Kelly pressed on. "So we just throw away years of friendship over a missed call?" "I don't know," Blake said. "Some things break and don't get fixed." Kelly's tone hardened. You don't get to walk away feeling righteous while painting me as the villain." Blake stopped. "What are you talking about? You made assumptions. Did you call again? Text? Come to me in person? Or did you just decide I was a bad friend?" Blake said nothing. Kelly advanced. "You think I abandoned you? Maybe you abandoned us. You gave up the second you felt hurt. You didn't even try." Blake muttered, "I shouldn't have to beg for a friend's attention. And I shouldn't have to defend myself for something I didn't do." She fired back. "You saw me with Miranda and chose anger over communication." Tension crackled through the studio. Blake clenched his jaw. "You changed, Kelly, and maybe you didn't." She shot back. "Maybe you still expect everyone to orbit around your pain." His composure cracked. "You don't know what it was like here, what I went through." "Then tell me," she begged. "I called you the night I found out about the affair. I needed a friend, and I got nothing." Kelly's voice shook. "I swear I never got that message." Blake looked hollow. "Doesn't matter." The silence broke something. "It does matter," Kelly insisted. "Because you're ending our friendship over on miscommunication." "It's not just the call," Blake said. "You've been distant for months." "You stopped trying," Kelly whispered. "I've been overwhelmed." "Not distant." "You could have told me how you felt." "I shouldn't have to ask," he replied. Kelly's voice softened. "I'm sorry you felt abandoned. But blaming me for your pain when I didn't know you were hurting? That's not fair." Blake looked at her. worn down. Maybe we outgrew the friendship. No, she said firmly. I won't accept that. He turned to walk away. You don't get to burn this bridge and call it closure, she said. You shut me out. You didn't give me a chance. You made me your villain. Blake stopped. Let's talk about your patterns, Kelly continued. Shutting people out, assuming betrayal, never checking your own assumptions. He turned back. So now this is my fault. I'm not saying that, Kelly said. I'm saying we both messed up. But you won't even admit it. You don't understand. I understand more than you think. But you've made this all about what you felt, without caring how I felt. Blake's voice dropped. I needed you, and I was there, she replied. I just didn't know you needed me. The studio was frozen. Two people once inseparably, now torn apart by silence, assumption, and too much left unsaid. Get out, Kelly whispered. Blake blinked. What? You heard me. Get out of my studio, out of my life. Blake hesitated, then turned and walked out, leaving behind more than just a talk show. He left a friendship in ruins. Kelly stood alone, eyes wet, voice barely steady. Well, she said to the silent crowd, that wasn't the show we had planned. And just like that, the cameras captured not just television but heartbreak, regret, and the moment a friendship shattered for all the world to see. So what do you think? Was Blake justified in his anger, or did Kelly have every right to defend herself? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity stories that dig deeper than the headlines. Let me know if you need this adapted into Urdu, turned into a short summary, or formatted for a YouTube script with scene directions and timestamps.